guys, it's Miss Maya from the Grain Free Library, here to share another story time with you. We are in a new month, and I'm going to tell you about that in a few minutes. First, I want to welcome everyone who's watching and sing hi to our friends, new and old. The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. Hi to Ava, and Veda, and Ella, and Kinsley, Aliana, and CJ, and Sally, and Max, and Evan, and Ella, and Willow, and Finn, and Hudson, and Nova, and Waylon, and Odin, and Wade, and Max, and Kinley, and Roland, and me. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. All right, good job. Sit down. Show me your hands. Open them. Shut them. Open them. Shut them. Give a little clap. Open them. Shut them. Open them. Shut them. Lay them in your lap. All right, now we're ready to start. Our new month is called March, and it is the third month of the year. So we'll see how we spell that on our board, okay? And there it is. It's not as long a word as the last 2 months. It starts with the letter M, M-A-R-C-H, March. And our season is still that same cold old winter. W-I-N-T-E-R, winter. Good job. So today is Wednesday, March 12th. And I want to say a quick happy birthday to my friend Margaret. Last week was somebody else's birthday that I mentioned in our last video, and we'll talk about that in a minute too. So the third month of the year, 1, 2, 3, there's March, and we'll put that under month. And I said it was the 12th. So to write the number 12, we need a 1 and a 2. That goes there. And what's our day of the week? Wednesday, very good. That's this yellow one right here. We'll put that. Oh, I did it backwards again. The date is the 12th, and the day is Wednesday. Every now and then I want to switch them up. I don't know why. Okay, and we said our season is still winter? Yep. So there's our snowflake picture. So it is Wednesday, the 12th day of March in winter. Okay, we got it. Despite my boo-boo. So what's the month of March like? It's a month when the weather can change a lot. Sometimes there are big snowstorms in this month, and sometimes it can get pretty warm. I was looking at some pictures that I took from last year and the year before in March, and there was snow on the ground. Right now here, it's in the 50s, and there isn't any snow. Have you ever heard the expression, in like a lion and out like a lamb? That's referring to the weather at the beginning and the end of March. Do you remember who I said had a birthday on March 2nd? He's a famous writer who wrote How the Grinch Stole Christmas, The Cat in the Hat, and a bunch of other fun books. His real name is Theodore Geisel, but everyone knows him as Dr. Seuss. And there's also a holiday coming up in March on the 17th. Do you know what it is? Think green. St. Patrick's Day, that's right. This is a holiday that celebrates Ireland. Lots of places have parades on this day. And people like to wear green clothes and eat green-colored food and drink green-colored drinks. St. Patrick's Day makes me think of leprechauns and rainbows, shamrocks, and pots of gold. I have a poem to share with you today called 5 Little Leprechauns Lost Their Gold. And I've got my 5 leprechauns right here. We better count, make sure I have the right number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, goes like this. 5 little leprechauns, happy and bold, woke up one morning and couldn't find their gold. They searched high and they searched low. Where, oh where did their treasure go? The first one said, let's look by the tree. The second one said, just follow me. The third one checked behind a great big stone. The fourth one tripped and fell over a pine cone. The fifth one giggled, oh, look right here. Their pot of gold had magically reappeared. They danced and cheered so full of glee, but they'll lose it again. Just wait and see. Poor little leprechauns, they can't keep track of their gold. So I have books today written by Dr. Seuss and some books about leprechauns. These first 2 are a couple of my favorite Dr. Seuss books, Box on Socks and Green Eggs and Ham. And both of those books have wonderful, silly rhymes in them, and they are fun to read if you don't get your tongue twisted, and they're fun to listen to too. And then I have this book written by Adam Wallace and illustrated by Andy Elkerton, How to Catch a Leprechaun. So the title right there pretty much tells you what this book is about. How do you think you catch a leprechaun? Do you know? I don't know either. Then finally, I have a Dr. Seuss book that has leprechaun in it. And it's called Thing 1, Thing 2, and the Leprechaun. Now, if you have read The Cat in the Hat, then you met Thing 1 and Thing 2, these crazy, silly creatures. You met them before. And they are trying to catch a leprechaun. All right? Now, this is my personal copy, but I will take these other books back to the library so you can borrow them, okay? All right. So, let's see. For our art project today, we're going to make a shamrock wreath. And you'll need a regular paper plate, green construction paper, or paper you can color green, scissors, glue, something to color with if you don't have the green paper, paper punch, and yarn or string. So have an adult help you cut out, almost dropped it. Cut out the middle of your paper plate so you just have a rim like that, okay? And then you're going to need a bunch of shamrocks. I used ones this size, and depending on how big or small your shamrocks are, you'll need 10, 12, 15, or maybe only 8 if they're big ones, I don't know. Now, I have an activity sheet, coloring sheet of a shamrock on the library website under the activity page. I think it's the 2022 activity sheets, okay? Now it's a big shamrock, but it will help you get an idea of what the shamrock shape looks like. Oh, shamrock shape, that's a little tricky to say. All right, so anyway, cut out all your shamrocks, have an adult help you. Then you're going to glue them on the front of your paper plate, okay? And they're all around the edge. Then take your paper punch and make a hole up at the top and put your string through, or yarn, whatever you have, and tie it. I even had green yarn. Doesn't have to be green though. And then you can hang your shamrock wreath up somewhere, okay? That was a pretty easy project, right? So there we have our shamrock wreath. Super. That is all that I have for today. I'll be back with a new video on the 26th of March. So you guys take care. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.